Okay, today we are going to look at section 9.1, part A, part 1, using our basic formulas in geometry. Our goals, we're going to relearn formulas for area, perimeter, and circumference, perform basic calculations. Then we're going to solve some algebra problems involving those things. So remember, the perimeter is the distance around the figure. How we find that? We add all sides. All right, area is the number of non-overlapping square units of a given size that exactly covers the figure. We'll go over different formulas for different shapes today. And circumference is the distance around a circle. So quickly, we will look at a square. Perimeter is 4s. Add 4 sides, they're all the same in a square. Area is s squared, or s times s, since the sides are the same. In any other parallelogram, the perimeter is the sum of the sides. The base is any side of the parallelogram, and the height is a segment that goes from the vertex that forms a right angle with a line containing the base. All right, area is base times height. Example 1, we are going to use these and find the area and perimeter of each one. So sketch this out real quick. The height is 4 cm, the base is 6 cm. The area is 6 times 4. So 24 cm squared. Don't forget your units. Centimeters squared. Perimeter, 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4. Add all 4 sides. So the perimeter is 20 centimeters. Okay, the second one. We know that this side is 5, this side is 8. What we don't know is the height. But we do have a right triangle. It's 3 and the hypotenuse is 5. So we can use Pythagorean theorem, or we can recognize this is a PPT, and this side then has to be 4 centimeters. You could do the 3 squared plus b squared equals 5 squared if you don't know the PPTs. All right, area is 4 times 8. Which is 32, and our units are, this shouldn't be centimeters, it should be meters, 32 meters squared. Don't forget your units. Perimeter is 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 5. Which equals 26 meters. Part C, side is 6 centimeters, so they're all 6. Area is 6 squared, or 36 centimeters squared. Don't forget units. Perimeter, 6 times 4, since there's 4 sides, or 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, and that is 24 centimeters. All right, example 2, a square has an area of 49 meters squared. Since area equals s squared equals 49, take the square root of both sides, so the side equals 7 meters. So now we have a square that is 7, 7, 7, 7. Find the perimeter. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 28, and our units are meters. So we can work backwards from an area formula to find the side and then find the perimeter from that. All right, now triangles. Again, the perimeter is the sum of the sides. Area, we talked about this in the Zoom on Tuesday, is 1/2 the base times the height. The height has to go straight up and down. Well, not necessarily straight up and down, but it has to form a right angle with the base from one of the vertexes. All right, so let's find a couple areas and perimeters of triangles. So the first one, we're looking for the area. We know that 14 is only this section. So we have to find out what this is to get our base. So since this is 6 and our hypotenuse is 10, that does form a Pythagorean triple of 6, 8, 10, if you know that. Or you can use 100 squared, or 100, since that's 10 squared, equals 6 squared plus x squared. 100 minus 36 is 64. Square root of that is 8. So this is 8. That makes our whole base going to be 22. So 1/2 the base, 1/2 of 22 times the height, which is 6. So that's 11 times 6 is 66. And we don't have units, so we won't worry about that. Okay, next one, area and perimeter. So we know that we have a 30-degree angle, and we know that this side is 14, the hypotenuse, so this has to be x, this is 2x, and this is x times the square root of 3. So if 2x is 14, x equals 7, so this side's 7, and then this is 7 square roots of 3. All right, for the area, we are going to do the base, this is our base, times the height. So area is 1/2 the base, 7, times the height, which is 7 times the square root of 3. So this ends up being 49 times the square root of 3 over 2. Our perimeter, we add them together. We can't add the square root of 3 piece and combine it, but we can add them together. Perimeter is 14 plus 7 square roots of 3. So it's 21 plus 7 times the square root of 3. We can leave that as that. We could convert it to a decimal if we needed to. That could solve that problem as well. All right, so our next problem, find the height if the area is 22x meters squared. So 22x is our area. So what do I have to multiply 11 by? 11 times the height equals 22x. Divide both sides by 11, and the height equals 2x. Okay, so that comes from area equals base times height. And since we know our base is 11 and our area is 22x. So now find the perimeter. 11 plus 2x plus 2x. So 4x plus 22 meters. All right. There is an assignment posted with this, so you can do those practice problems to refresh your memory on the area. We will do circles and trapezoids for Monday's lesson.